The Greatest Showman is directed by Michael Gracey and stars Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron, Zendaya, Michelle Williams, Rebecca Ferguson, Keala Settle. And this is a musical telling the somewhat true story of P.T. Barnum back in the 1800s, the original, the guy who invented show business. He had dreams beyond what anyone could imagine. It's the 1800s. I mean, this dude was a visionary in terms of what he was trying to do. He brought all these different people together, people that were shunned by society, and gave them a stage to stand out and be stars, and he created the circus. And yeah, this movie isn't exactly representing reality, because P.T. Barnum as a guy, compared to this movie, probably not that likable, and the way they're portraying everything, different from reality. Do I care? No. It's a musical. It's a movie. Sometimes you go with it or you don't really. But when it's going to be this very extravagant musical, I'm aware this isn't how it was back in the day. I'm taking what the movie gives me, and let me tell you something. I love it. I adore it. This might be like my favorite movie of 2017. I absolutely love this movie. It's from the same musical writers of La La Land, my favorite movie of 2016. And yeah, let's talk about it. First off, all the performances across the boards, fantastic. Hugh Jackman as P.T. Barnum, more likable than the dude was in real life, I'm sure, and he nails it. The dude, like, he can sing. Watch Les Mis. The dude can actually sing, and he brings it in this movie as, first off, a guy down on his luck, coming from nothing, basically living on the streets, with just the dream, and he's chasing the dream. There's something about that in themes when you're seeing people chase greatness, and he creates show business, and it's so exuberant. He brings such charisma and personality to it, but also a serious sense of heart. And he's not afraid, they're not afraid to like make it a little bit dark and like, okay, he's P.T. Barnum, he's doing a lot of great things. He's bringing all these different people together to make them stars, and they don't belong there. The outsiders, the freaks, and he's bringing them all together to make them feel more than they are. But they still allow him to be kind of a dirtbag at times. Like, he's not perfect, okay? Like all of us. He's gonna make some mistakes along the way, but Hugh Jackman owns it. He's so good. You forget. You think the guy's just Wolverine. He just pops out claws and slashes people. The dude's a tremendous actor, a tremendous singer, a tremendous showman. He sells it in this movie. Michelle Williams as P.T. Barnum's wife, also fantastic. She is so great. Between this and All the Money in the World, she crushed it in 2017. Such a good actress. And she's a little bit in the background, but still she plays a central heart for the movie. Her and P.T. Barnum, there's that heart there, because he's essentially doing everything for her to give her and their children a better life. She's wonderful. Zac Efron, also tremendous. This dude, I know he did the High School Musicals, but I never saw them. But yeah, dude can sing and dance, and he also, you forget, because you think he's just a dude that does silly comedies. He's a good actor too. He can bring it at times. He's really charismatic. I love him. His story with Zendaya, I love it. I know, it's period authentic. Did this really happen? Probably not. I don't know, but it makes me feel good watching it. It's wonderful. And they're really good together. Zac Efron crushes it. Zendaya, fantastic. I liked her in Spider-Man Homecoming, but like in this, she's actually really, really good. And it's like, okay, I'm a fan of Zendaya now. With the pink hair especially, love it. Rebecca Ferguson gives a good performance. She's not in the movie a whole lot, but she gives a good performance. She doesn't actually sing, because, what was it? They thought she did fine, but they're like, we can refine, do a little bit better, we'll get someone else to sing for you. So she gives a good performance, and then Keala Settle, who plays the bearded lady in this, wonderful. She's a great singer, and she has a great character to play in this, because she, like, is one of the best embodiments of, like, outside the societal norms. A woman that's, like, heavy-set and got a beard. It's just like, what is going on here? And she has so much heart, and like her song that won the Golden Globe, This Is Me, like it has so much power to it, and it just hits you. All the songs in this really can just hit you, and you get goosebumps thinking about them and listening to them. So emotional. The Greatest Show. Such a fantastic song. The Other Side, probably my favorite song. I mean, I've been trying to learn all the lyrics so I can sing it. I'm just dancing around in my bed pretending I'm Zac Efron. Never Enough, From Now On. All these songs are so fantastic. They just hit you in the heart. They get you so hard, and there's so many times, like just at the beginning of the movie, it's like, oh, never mind those tears. We still have like an hour 45 to go. You're just constantly emotional and on the brink of or actually crying. That's the power of a musical sometimes, is because of the music, it's such a great way to express emotions. They can hit you that much harder. And they tell a really good story because, you know, they have less time to tell the story because they have to take breaks for these musical moments. So the music has to convey the story and hit you emotionally. And then the story in between all the songs has to be good. And it is good. It's not the most amazing story ever, but but it's an inspiring, uplifting one. It's an incredibly uplifting movie. There's a dude bringing these people and giving them a home, a place to belong, a family. It's really good, and it makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. And yeah, the songs just, oh, I wanna learn them all, I wanna sing them all. They're all so great. They really, I know they're doing a sing-along for this movie in select cities. I wanna go to one of those, because that sounds like it'd just be fun. You hear the songs, I just wanna jump up and dance around like Hugh Jackman. So yeah, The Greatest Showman is one of the most uplifting, most emotional, just most incredible journeys, adventures. It's such a great time at the movies. I highly recommend you go see it because it's just, you're going to feel good watching it. You're going to have such a great time. You're going to go through a great emotional experience. All the performances are great. The direction by Michael Gracey, it's very grandiose, very epic. Sometimes the budget doesn't let it be as awesome as it wants to because just some of the visual effects are a little bit, yeah, that's clearly fake. But aside from that, like, it's very awesome. It's very much very cinematic, very grandiose for a great show. They're putting on a great show. The set pieces for the shows they're putting on, the dancing and the songs, it's all so good. It just hit me, man. This movie has a place in my heart. It's so great and wonderful. I think when you describe a movie as, oh, is it perfect or this or that, and you have to quantify, like, well, what makes a perfect movie? Because the story, it's nothing super original that we haven't seen before, but the way they tell it, just the pure emotional impact of it, to me, it's more or less a perfect movie, to me, because I enjoy it that much. I would give The Greatest Showman an A+. Absolutely adore and love this movie. Highly recommend you see it if you haven't yet. It's been a few weeks since it came out. I've been meaning to get this video up sooner. Shit gets in the way, I know, but I'm saying it now. I've seen this movie twice already. Plan to see it many, many more times. I absolutely adore it. Comment below, tell me your thoughts on The Greatest Showman. And also comment below, tell me your top 5 favorite songs. I listed mine. In which order? The Other Side, The Greatest Show, This Is Me, From Now On, Never Enough. Sure. That sounds about right. What are your top 5 songs from the movie? What do you think of it? Comment below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.